Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel and a very exciting day. Dean and I and my mum are heading to Tenerife today. We are going to see the Knightstrider. That's my brother. If you don't know and you're new to the channel, my brother lives over in Tenerife and he is the Knightstrider on YouTube. So we're heading over to see him, have some quality family time. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and we're about to set off to Manchester Airport. We also have got a bit of a surprise this travel day. All will be revealed throughout the vlog. And yeah, let's get cracking with the morning. The car's all packed up. Dean packed it all up whilst I was putting my face on this morning. Well, let's get, oh, it's going to be rush hour. So we are quite early. I don't think we fly till 1. Is it 1? 1 o'clock. We don't fly till 1. We're leaving for the airport at 8. There's a reason we want to be at the airport early, but also we're factoring in the fact that it is going to be rush hour to Manchester up the M62. Not fun. So let's get cracking. Well, we are actually having to take separate transport because we're having to ship over some car parts for Andrew. He runs a car hire over in Tenerife. He needs some car parts and we are the import workers apparently. So we've got an extra case of car parts for Andrew. Mum still has her big case and her cabin case. So Mum's had to get a taxi whilst Dean and I are going to drive. We paid for meet and greet parking. So let's get the last of the bags loaded in. So we're actually making very good time considering it's rush hour. I was being very cautious. We are now going to be at the airport 4 hours before our flight, which I don't think Mum's Strider will be very happy about, will she? But it'll be fine. I just had visions. I remember the morning Dean and I flew to New York years ago. Mum was giving us a lift to the airport and it was around 8 a.m, 9 a.m. that we had to get to the airport. And the traffic was just and we genuinely thought we were going to miss our flight. We didn't, but the stress, and it's just not worth the risk. If there's an accident on the M6, the M62, you're scuppered if you don't give yourself enough time. So definitely worth being there early rather than late. We are all through security. That was a little bit stressful. I will fill you all in. But Mum's Strider's here. We picked her up along the way. So, Mum, do you remember when we told you that we'd had a flight time change from 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock?
Yes.
We were telling fibs.
You weren't.
We were telling fibs.
You weren't.
And there's a reason we were telling fibs. And that's because we wanted to get you to the airport in plenty of time. And we knew you wouldn't get out of bed otherwise.
Very funny.
And the reason is because we booked you a lounge. Well, us a lounge.
Oh.
But as a little birthday treat, because your birthday is coming up, 21 again. So we're going into the España lounge. Okay. So it's gone 10 o'clock. And we've got a good 2 hours 45 minutes to enjoy the drinks, food, comfy seats.
Wow.
You excited?
Yeah.
Good. You don't seem that surprised, really.
No, I still think you're kidding me.
We're not.
I think we did have a flight change.
We didn't.
I think we did.
We're definitely flying at 1. You'll be having an alcoholic beverage in no time.
Yeah. Makeup.
Very nice. Where's your alcoholic beverage?
I haven't got that yet.
You haven't got it yet.
I haven't got it yet. It is. It's on
Well,
the
Dean is already.
Well, I thought Dean might have got me and you a drink, but...
Are you not with us? Are you sure? Well, we've picked a chair by the window so we can watch the comings and goings. We are flying with EasyJet today. Potentially could be our plane, but who knows? But yes, nice to watch the comings and goings, but unfortunately there are just tables and 2 seats, so Dean's pretending he's not with us.
As you tricked me and tell me it was a 12 o'clock flight.
Yeah.
And it's really 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
That won't be our plane 3 hours early.
Yeah, no, true. True. It's a good view, this, though. You can see that Ryanair bombing it down the runway.
There's another EasyJet just coming in.
I'll get a time lapse running. It'll be satisfying to watch them get all that luggage off.
Really?
Yeah. I did go down a different route. Mum and Dean got the yogurt, berries, granola. Would you say a healthier option?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's quite sugary, and this is packed with protein. Although there is fried potato.
Oh.
Well, anyway, I went with a warm breakfast. I did get a nice bath-free yogurt though. I might go and have a look what the berries are. There wasn't any granola left when I went up, so that's why I didn't go for that. Security was very, very stressful. It always is. It always gives me anxiety anyway, because my hand luggage gets dedicated to my camera stuff, my camera lenses, tripod, drone. Because I like to have them with me. I don't want to check them, because if the checked bag goes missing, it's a lot of expensive stuff that means a lot to me to lose. So I always pack it in hand luggage, but that means that everything has to come out. Different airports have different rules, which I'll never understand. Liverpool only ever want like laptops taken out and liquids, and they're fine with the camera being in. Some of the American ones we've been to, like LA, just said leave your bag as it is, don't take anything out of your bag. Manchester are always particularly fussy, but I play their game. I take my liquids out, I take my lenses out, my camera batteries out, drone batteries, drone controller, liquids, iPad, Kindle. I take everything out, put it through, and it all has to go in separate trays because there's so much of it doesn't all fit in one tray. And today they were pulling more bags over to be checked than they were just letting people collect them at the end. The queue to have your bag checked was ridiculous. I think a couple of my trays were fine, a couple of them weren't. They weren't happy with the tripod in my case, but that's never ever been an issue before. They were like, yeah, on the angle on it, it doesn't look great on the scanner. So whether they thought that was some kind of a weapon, I don't know. Once they saw that it was a tripod, they were happier with it, but he came over with a very serious face and was like, it bypassed the queue. There was a queue of bags to be checked, and as soon as that one came off the scanner, he said, who's got the red and grey bag? And he had a very serious face, and he was like, did you pack it yourself? What's in it? Etc, etc. And then when they saw it was tripod, they were fine, but it's never been an issue before that though. So we'll wonder, but the amount of bags they were checking. And I did everything that they told me to do, and it still weren't happening. One of the trays they just put back through the scanner again, and then they were happy with it. Who knows, but it was a long stressful trip through security. But we are now relaxing in the beautiful España lounge, so all's well that ends well. What have you got there?
It doesn't do things by halves.
What have you got there?
A whole bottle of Prosecco.
Did that come free?
Was that
included?
No.
I was going to say.
No. But it was $4.99 for a glass.
Yeah.
Or $12.99 for a bottle. And as we were having 2 glasses, it made sense.
Oh, we're having 2 glasses, are we?
No, 2 glasses.
Oh, a glass. Yeah, it
So
does.
for
It does.
$2.99
Yeah.
more.
You gonna have a glass, Dean?
Yes. You are. You've got it. You've got it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Also, Andrew, when you're watching this, we are not hacking any car parts for you ever again. It's Bumper nearly ended up in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Dean and I were like pushing this trolley from the meet and greet up the lift in T1, but all the car parking stuff has got all ramps. Honestly, the cases were nearly falling off. It was like a game of Jenga on top of the car, the suitcase trolley. And then when we went to check in the car park, because it was the bumper, wasn't it? Because that wouldn't fit in the case, and Mum had wrapped it in bubble wrap and cardboard. They were asking what it was, and he got so focused on what it was and how to price it up. I overheard him, and he was like, right, okay, Geneva. And then he said something like, I didn't even think you were allowed cars in Switzerland. And I said, we're not going to Switzerland. Thinking he'd made a joke, but just wanted to double check. And he was like, oh, well, where are you going then? And I was like, Tenerife. You didn't even ask us that. You just were so head up about this bumper. So yeah, Andrew, that's been a nightmare, bringing over all your car parts. We've had to lug them, take separate cars to the airport, all kinds. So you would do, as Dean said, getting the cases in this morning, you do owe at least, or us 3, a fillet steak. No, it's a fillet steak or nothing. Fillet steak. You can keep his venom. That's about €5 a jug. I want a fillet steak from Vegas Grill, please, as a thank you. Rice, potatoes, and on this side Lydia, I don't think the bottle of Prosecco was a good idea. I'm not a big drinker anyway, if you haven't already picked that up on other holiday vlogs of mine.
You did say we've got to have a glass of Prosecco.
And on other travel days I've also said that I'm not into the whole airport bevy that he's obsessed with. And I'm 2 glasses of Prosecco in, and yeah, I think it's time for a mooch in
It's got to be done.
no. I think it's time for a mooch in duty free. Duty free. Well, we've come for a little mooch in duty free, and we've come for a sniff of the new Paco Rabanne fragrances. Now it is Fame for women and Phantom for men, and we like both, don't we?
They're both lovely.
They're both lovely, but what is with that packaging? That is that one especially, the men's one. That one's maybe not quite as heavy, but that how ridiculous.
The weight of that, because it's always best if you can to buy the bigger one.
Yeah,
you get better
value for money.
But that must weigh £2.
It's
a bag of sugar.
That is ridiculous. Like, his feet is not going to have any liquid in it. The only liquid is going to be in that square bit there. So all of this huge robot head, his feet, his arms, is all unnecessary weight. Which I definitely wouldn't be buying it in an airport, put it that way. It's going to take up more room in your drawer.
But do you see what I'm saying? It's £62 for the smaller one.
Yeah, or 40.
Or 73.
Yeah.
£11 more.
You're always better off buying the
double.
huge one, but
I don't know what that is. Is that a refill?
yeah. So you refill your robot with that.
Right.
Bloody heck! If anything, I'd want to take it out of the robot and put it in something else.
I know. That is nice though.
I don't understand who's been behind that packaging. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. If you had smell-o-vision, the smell is lovely, and my perfume of choice is Lady Million.
But it's like something for a kid's room. Really?
I don't know who signed off on that packaging. What's a robot got to do with Fame?
And what's with the glasses?
That looks like something Kanye West would come out with. That, you know, in my opinion, I don't know. That is just silly packaging. Lovely perfume, lovely aftershave, stupid packaging. So what are you on the hunt for? Poison, pure poison. I think that's Dior, you know.
Ah, it is.
Dior poison.
I think so.
There we go. That's a more normal perfume bottle. Nice little glass bottle. Nice lid. Plain and simple. Lovely. I do love Miss Dior. Comes in a bottle like that. Made a stop at the MAC counter, and I'm picking myself up a red lipstick. I love the shade Russian Red. I do quite like Ruby Woo as well, but I decided to go for a Russian Red today, and I got a lipstick from Matches. And Mum also treated herself, didn't you?
I did. You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it though.
Get it.
No, you just wouldn't get it.
You know. You just wouldn't get it. Otherwise.
You wouldn't get it. We will show what you wear in it later, maybe.
Yes, okay.
See the shade.
Okay. See, this is another perfume that I like.
Ridiculous bottle.
But that is just such a ridiculous bottle.
The Jean Paul Gaultier one that you've got though, I think is ridiculous. It's like a handbag with a full-on chain handle on it.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. I showed the Dior ones over there where it's just a glass bottle with a nice lid with a bow on. Classic, classy,
Yeah.
no fuss. Or this as well. Why do you need to have a fake shoe? And I definitely wouldn't be buying them in an airport when they come in a bottle like that. Well, I've doused myself in that new Paco Rabanne Fame. I am a fan of the smell, just not of the bottle. But we're gonna head to Boots now and grab a snack for the plane. Dean needs a deodorant, I need a deodorant. And then I think we're good to go, aren't we?
I think so.
Oh, I think I need to buy another adapter, you know. I know. As you can see, Manchester Airport is very busy. The Friday before half term, shocker blocker. They actually put a sign up outside our lounge, didn't they, saying no walk-ins anymore, fully occupied, no walk-ins. Oh, I could just eat a cream egg, could you? Oh. And they've got the white ones.
Mini eggs for me.
Right, we'll go to Boots and see what chocolate they've got in Boots then. Oh, that's good. You get 2 a classic, 1 white one and 2 caramel ones. Oh, I love the caramel ones. Big fan of caramel.
Been on the go since this one on the lake. Hi, how are
Hello,
you?
good, thank you. We're all boarded.
Stressful.
That was a stressful process of getting on the plane, honestly. Queuing right outside toilets, so everyone's pushing through the queue to get in and out of the toilet. Then queuing on stairs. Then letting anyone get on any end of the plane, so people are boarding on the back that are sat at the front, people are boarding on the front that are sat at the back. Just nightmare, but we are in our seats. You excited?
Yes.
Yeah,
Extra leg room.
We've treated ourselves to some extra leg room. Came in a package, the speedy boarding, cabin bag, suitcase and extra leg room, so we just booked it as a package. 4 hours and we're there.
Yeah.
I'd love to fly with Emirates one day.
Business class.
Just normal class would be fine. I'd just like to fly with Emirates. arrived, but it's raining. It started spitting as we were getting off the plane and on the little bus to the terminal. And now all the cases
all the luggage is wet.
are absolutely soaking through. So it must be pouring down. So that's a nice welcome to the island, isn't it? Welcome back.
Says you won't be ready.
Well, we've got all the luggage, but this is what I mean about everything being wet. Look at that cardboard. Oh, I don't want to see the rain outside, do you? And we've not got a hard shell. Dean's got a hard shell case, but all of our cases are...
Dad's just asked
Our clothes are going to be damp. An umbrella.
it's lashing down.
It's only raining this evening from the forecast. It was forecast rain.
Now,
Yeah, but it was forecast rain. I'm not bringing an umbrella for one night's rain. Right, you two, come on, get pushing. Oh my god, we literally look like we've moved to Tenerife. Come on, Mum Strider, let me push this. Okay, well, this is the glimpse of the rain that's just soaked our cases. Oh god, it is absolutely pouring down. Oh, what can you do? Now we need to find Andrew and my dad. Ah, look who we found! And wild Knightstrider appeared.
There you go, I've ordered some lovely weather for you.
In his natural habitat, in your natural habitat,
Some natural
doing
habitat
airport
out there,
runs.
tell you.
Okay, look at your box.
Have you got like Bear Grylls style gear for out there?
This chauffeur service is brilliant, isn't it?
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, bit of exercise outside the car.
And if that isn't an advert for Sanasty, I don't know what is.
Job done.
All them cases in one car and a personal chauffeur to go with it.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man.
Well, it's still raining, but out at sea is an absolutely gorgeous sunset. If you just looked at the sunset, you wouldn't know that it was piddling it down.
As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky, I found my way, I found my way.
What have you got there, Andrew?
I've gone for something different tonight. I've gone for chicken fajitas.
Fajitas.
Smell amazing.
Have you had them in here before?
Yeah, and they're always good.
Yeah,
What have you got?
teriyaki beef stews.
They look good. Teriyaki beef, why not teriyaki chicken?
Fair beef.
And I've got a 12-ounce fillet steak, garlic potatoes, peppercorn sauce. Dad, what have you got there? Fillet steak, done medium. Still overcooked that, you know. And Mum's is well and truly cremated. Oh no. That is how you cook a fillet steak. Lovely and pink in the middle. Well, good morning everybody. I know I did a terrible job of ending the travel vlog yesterday. We just kind of got here, it was pouring with rain. We quickly got changed and headed to Vegas Grill for a quick bite. We were all absolutely starving, weren't we, Dean? And then I filmed a few bits in Vegas Grill, and then we came home and basically went straight to bed. Made sure we'd unpacked everything and went straight to bed. So I didn't do a very good job of ending, but the sun has come out now, which is lovely. Dean and I are the only ones up so far. We've been up since about 7:45. Mum and Dad are still snoring, so I think we're going to go for a little mooch in town, get some breakfast. So I thought it might be nice to end the vlog with a little walk into Los Cristianos with me and Dean, get a coffee, maybe a little bite to eat. Maybe we might be going for lunch with Andrew, so not sure if we'll eat, but come with us for a little Saturday morning stroll into Los Cristianos. Well, Dean, we've waited a long time for this little point here where you reach the 5 palm trees and the ocean in the background.
Happy place.
Happy place indeed. And the weather, I don't know what my dad and my brother, if you've been watching their videos, have been moaning about.
3 layers actually.
It is just the most beautiful weather today. Like, okay, it might not be the heat that you would maybe want from Tenerife if you come in the summer, but for us who don't just want to lie and bake in the sun all day, it is just beautiful. Even in the shade, whether it's just heated up a bit and they weren't being as much of a wuss as I'm accusing them, I don't know, but if it's been like this on the sunny days, I know they did have cloudy days and it did rain yesterday, but it is good to be back. Well, it's nice and busy down here. Lots going on. Saturday morning, lovely weather. The beach looks quite busy. We spotted a little table in the sunshine, view of the beach at Miramar. We're just grabbing a coffee. Don't think we're going to have anything to eat because, like I said, we are going out for lunch, I think, with Andrew. But yes, we're going to have, I've ordered a leche. Ian's just ordered a white coffee, a glass of water. But we wanted the table in the sunshine, but now I think we're regretting our decision, aren't we? It is scorchio. It's really hot. This is not a complaint, but it is lovely and hot. Wow. Can feel the vitamin D soaking into my body. Okay, so Dean and I had a nice coffee on the seafront in Miramar, didn't we? And now we've popped up to the vault, and look who we've run into.
Hola. He's here as well. M to the G here.
On this channel, you're just known as Dad.
Oh, okay.
He's just Dad. He's not Mick Garvey. He's Dad. We've got Mum Strider as well, and we've also got Dean. And we're just going to enjoy a bit of lunch in the sunshine. Lovely, lovely.
You know what?
I just got that film.
Did you film that? Oh,
It's not big enough for you. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
what is that?
You can't dismantle it either, you've got to eat it as is.
Oh, come on.
What have you got? The Vault Dog. Loads of onions on there for you, Mum, just like you like. And you've got the panko
Chicken wrap, yeah.
panko chicken wrap.
I don't know what panko is, but...
You can't dismantle it, we said.
I can't not dismantle it.
Hey, get your chops around that.
No, one.
Chili and chips? Yes, please. There's mine, chili and chips. And Andrew's chicken wrap.
There you go.
Very nice.
Chicken and cheese.
Enjoy, everyone. Well, lunch all done. We did wait a little bit of a while for it, but it was lovely. I had chili and chips, spot on. And we're just mooching down, about a 5-minute walk down to the Sanasty office so that I can fill in the paperwork for my hire car for the 2 weeks that we're here. So we'll just meet Andrew down there and sort out the car. So I'm just going to follow Knightstrider's advice and check the car for any damage so that he cannot accuse me of scratching one of the newest cars in his fleet. I'm obviously joking. Andrew would never accuse me of such things. He knows that I am a spectacular driver. Lovely car though. Pretty much brand new. I think it's only done about 500 miles. So yes, thank you very much, Andrew. Okay guys, well, we're back in the apartment. I'm going to end the travel day and our little first day in Tenerife here. I'm going to try and edit this together and get it up for my usual Sunday slot. I'll do my best. Obviously I'm on holiday, so I'm not going to dedicate a lot of time to editing and things like that, but if I do manage to get it up in time, let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want me to film whilst I'm here. And don't forget, all of your car hire needs whilst you're in Tenerife is sanasty.com. That's Andrew's car hire company and who've given me that beautiful blue car. So sanasty.com if you do need to hire a car in Tenerife. Let me know in the comments as well, have any of you done an airport lounge? Do any of you do it on every trip? Is it like a bit of a tradition? That Spire Lounge, Mum absolutely loved it. The breakfast was lovely. The lunch didn't look that great, did it? That chicken, it was a chicken and leek bake with rice. It was, and there was only the one choice for lunch, whereas breakfast had multiple choices. It was £30 per person for that, but considering you get your drinks, not the Prosecco, but you get your beers, spirits, things like that included, soft drinks included, your food included. Well. Yeah, a lovely relaxing atmosphere, especially when we left to go and look in duty free. It was chocker in that airport, so it was a little slice of heaven in that lounge.
And you don't overcrowd it because they put a sign out saying full to capacity. So.
Yeah, they don't let it get too full. I highly recommend it. So let me know if any of you have done the airport lounge, the Aspire Lounge. There is a few at Manchester. Let me know which ones you've done, which ones you recommend, whether it's your little holiday tradition. I think we'll probably think about doing it again in the future if money allows, hey Dean.
Yeah.
And we will see you in the next one. Yeah. Bye guys.